work with the author, and what are you doing to make sure that book fans are still satisfied with the story?
And book fans are very difficult to satisfy, I would say.
Will they ever get satisfied?
They're a little persnickety.
Here's how we're satisfying them by not using a book.
No. We love the book fans. We love Terry. And Terry's been unbelievably supportive. But it is a little hard because it's going to be okay, guys. We're going to be true to the legacy of the books, but it's going to be different. Because there was no book to follow. And I think we followed pretty closely the narrative of the Elfstones, and we loved that book. So it did give us free range, and it allowed us to sort of cherry pick characters and situations and storylines from the other books that we really liked to weave our own tapestry this season. And I think it really, we looked at the strengths of the first season. We loved many things, but also saw the linear nature of a quest was something we didn't want to do again. Wanted something that was more unexpected with more twists and turns as a story, and that the characters could be deeper and more emotionally complex, and that was something we also wanted to do, and to have more interaction with the characters, so really see how people interact. And for example, in the first season we had this great relationship with Will and Al-Anon, but then after episode 4 they were never together again. So it's really looking at the strengths of the actors as well, and who had chemistry and who didn't. And then the challenge we did have as a whole was like, we didn't want to bring Amberly back. Amberly is such an amazing ending for that book, and we wanted to be true to that. And it felt like a huge cheat. It's just like, it's the resurrection pill, and there she is. It's like, so we didn't want to do that, which is like insane because she is so popular, and we love Poppy as an actress, and the Will, Poppy, Eritrea triangle was fantastic. So it was sort of like kamikaze ourselves, but I think we pulled it off. I think it's the new blood we have in the show with Vanessa and Melise, and the new and so it's a whole new show, but it still has the integrity of the first season.
Because that's the thing too, you have to remember with Terry is he's been doing this for 40 years. He spans thousands of years in the books. You know what I mean? So he really has a world. I mean, he has a universe akin to sort of Star Wars or Harry Potter. So the great thing is you can tell different stories in that world that go off book. I mean, he's even done those little like e-stories. You know, he had a great one before, Elfstones, where Al-Anon was looking for one of the Shannara relatives who then turned out to be, evil and then died. So, I mean, I think the idea of telling stories between the books, since the books are generational, is really, I mean, it's like doing Clone Wars between episodes 2 and 3. You can go off book, you can use the characters, you can meet characters that you meet later in the books, like Garrett Jax, who's one guy in Wish Song, he's a different guy in our show. It gives you the freedom to sort of introduce new characters, and Terry was very supportive of that, and I think frankly relieved, because he obviously has to take the crux of if somebody you suddenly rape their child because you didn't do the book that they read when they were 14 that they're shocked to know is about young people. So I'm like, did you remember the ages in the book? We actually made them older in the show.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I think we're as Miles said, we're true to the legacy of Shannara, but
it's very important to us that Terry is as proud of the show as we are. That it's his life's work. So for us, it's very important that he feels ownership and pride in what it is, and the visualization of what it is as well. So I think to have his blessing is very important to us.
Yeah.